everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Tuesday, December 6th, 2016. Today begins with a fan theory about The Last of Us Part 2's trailer. Now, I have read the theory, and again, with this being a story-driven game, I don't want to spoil it, so you can find it through a link down below. The Last Guardian is finally released, and performance analysis from Digital Foundry says it has trouble running on the base model PS4. If you have a PS4 Pro, or were thinking about getting one, but don't have a 4K TV, VG247 has a guide on how to get it running in 4K mode on a 1080p TV. Digging through the code of Pokemon Sun and Moon, data miners have found walking, resting, and running animations for every Pokemon. It's suspected at some point in the future, Pokemon Sun and Moon will have the ability to let Pokemon follow you around in-game. More digging through the files of GTA Online have sprung up rumors that 20 new cars will be added to GTA Online as part of the import-export update coming later this month. Nintendo released a Zelda Art and Artifacts book in Japan, and it gives some insight into a cancelled Windwaker sequel where Link eventually learns to ride a horse. Capcom says they hope to revive dormant franchises with the upcoming Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And yes, we all want it to be Mega Man, especially after the atrocity that was Mighty Number 9. Two mods are coming up next. The first is to export Super Mario Maker levels from the 3DS in order to share with your friends, a feature that is desperately missing from the core game. And then someone has created a mod which remakes Counter-Strike 1.6 in CSGO in case you wanted to replay those maps of old. Let's move on to release announcements, starting with Overwatch's winter event, which looks like it's going to begin next week on December 13th. IO Interactive has started a holiday event for Hitman and are getting into the holiday spirit by asking players to donate to cancer research. Free DLC for Hitman is also coming on the 13th. Dishonored 2 has a patch out hoping to address even more performance issues. Shantae, half Genie hero, is getting ported to Steam, Xbox One, PS4, PS Vita, and the Wii U on December 20th. Crusader Kings 2 has new DLC announced called Monks and Mystics, however, there is no release date pinned down yet. Gravity Rush 2 is getting some free DLC coming in March. A third Boxboy game is coming next year by the same studio that makes Kirby and will have Amiibo support, along with that cute little Amiibo. And finally, for teasers, the games Streets of Rage and Altered Beast are going to be made into Hollywood movies. Yeah, because that's what we want, are video game movies about 20-year-old games. Russia wants FIFA 15 banned from the country. Find out why, next on News Cartridge. Today begins with Russia calling for a ban on FIFA 17 for the use of gay propaganda, and I already don't like this story. They have cited the recent release of free DLC containing a rainbow jersey. This is in line with a terrible law that passed back in 2013, which outlawed propaganda of non-traditional relationships. EA has prided themselves in the past on having a diverse workforce, and I'm guessing that includes gay people. More than likely, EA will not fulfill the request to remove the rainbow kit from the Russian version of the game. And while it may be their legal right to, should they? I think it's fairly obvious they should not remove it, it should stay, and having FIFA banned may very well be the best course of action. The Russian law states non-traditional relationships could harm the health of children, which is as laughable as it is scary because a law like that exists in the first place. EA, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I am on your side with this one. Please do not change anything about the rainbow kit, because the last time I checked, rainbows, along with game people, weren't hurting anyone. Randy Pitchford is the CEO of Gearbox Software, the makers of games like Borderlands 2, Battleborn, Brothers in Arms, and other games that begin with the letter B. A remake of Bulletstorm was announced not too long ago, and I had even covered it on my show here, that the game would guest star Duke Nukem, which is appropriate because at the moment Gearbox owns the Duke Nukem IP. Recently, both 2K and THQ had offered free upgrades to previous owners of both the BioShock and Darksiders remasters. So the question was, were previous owners of Bulletstorm going to get it for free? Nope. Pitchford himself was asked via Twitter if previous owners would be able to get a discount on the Bulletstorm remake or possibly even get it for free, and he replied, "If that's a deal breaker, you should skip it." He sounds charming. You know what, Mr. Pitchford? I don't own Bulletstorm, but now that I know the player base for the PC version is not going to be very high, I know that I can just skip it altogether. So, thanks for saving me money, I guess. In the quick spot today, Nintendo is offering up to $20,000 for information in regards to the ability to hack a Nintendo 3DS. Now, this isn't simple stuff like how to view 3D videos or play JavaScript games. This is the real deal. They're asking for things like if you can provide information on ARM 11 kernel takeover and userland takeover, ARM 9 kernel takeover, save data modification, and game application dumping. Of course, not everyone is going to get $20,000, as rewards start at $100 depending on how critical the information provided is. Finally today, a big leak from an even bigger coffee chain. Starbucks has accidentally leaked a branded Pokemon event starting very soon. More than likely, it will begin this Thursday, December 8th, where participating Starbucks will turn into either a Pokestop or a gym. When trainers stop by, they will be able to earn an in-game Pokemon Frappuccino, and of course, there is a real-life Pokemon Frappuccino that you may order to enjoy while on the hunt for more Pokemon. This could be one of many branded deals that will start, and as you may remember, McDonald's in Japan was rumored to have promotions there as well. What do you think of restaurants and other stores partnering with Niantic for Pokemon Go? Well, let me know in the comments section down below. Alright, it's the best part of the show. It's time for tomorrow's game releases for PC. Campfire, One of Us is the Killer, Her Majesty's Spiffing, Earth's Dawn, Tank Battle Blitzkrieg, Best Buds, Delicious, Emily's Message in a Bottle, ROM Extraction, Smashbox Arena, Holy Avenger, Billiard VR, Quantum Chess, and Demented Pixie. For Xbox One, Energy Cycle, and Her Majesty's Spiffing. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And why don't ants get sick? Well, because they have little antibodies.